Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whoever, whichever, however, wherever you shall be watching this video, if you should so choose to watch this video. And if you choose to do so, I appreciate you spending your time watching me blabber, because I do appreciate you spending that time. Time is precious and valuable, and it's finite here in this life, and you chose to spend it with me, watching me. Hope your day is going well. If your day is just starting, well, good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're technically getting up. Hopefully this day goes well for you, and if it does, I hope it continues to do so. Keep being proactive. If your day isn't going too well, be proactive and try to change that somehow. Never let a bad day ruminate in your brain, to which affects your thoughts for the rest of the day. So try to be proactive and just try to at least make it more bearable, other than that, nothing really going on for me today, nothing too exciting. Another work day. I may leave early. I'm heading to work now. Try to get this up hopefully before 3 or something, 3 p.m. And but yeah, today's subject is going to be, I don't know, when it comes to like coming up with the subject in the morning, I'm always just like blank, or on the spot blank. Movies. How's movies? Today would be about movies. So, I'm a big movie guy. I like movies. I like going to the movies, especially more so than actually sitting down and watching a movie on Netflix or something. I usually go by myself. Some say that's kind of odd, or unusual. Well, I actually enjoy going by myself. Not to say that I wouldn't enjoy going to the movies with someone else. It's just a different. It's a different aspect to it. When you go to watch a movie that you want to watch alone versus with somebody else. For one, when you go by yourself, you're more attentive. At least that's my opinion. Meaning you don't have the distraction. Not to say that someone else being with you is a distraction, but you don't have that person next to you to talk back and forth and potentially distract you. So, not to be perceived or construed in a negative way, but you're more attentive. You may pay more attention to certain details, and therefore your experience may be a bit different versus going with someone else and watching it. Especially, as I said, if you're watching with your best friend. I've been a big movie fan since I was young. I don't watch TV really. I used to watch a lot of TV when I was younger. Not anymore. Not at least haven't been the case for me for the past decade. If anything, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and if I do watch a movie or a TV show, it's usually something that I'm particularly interested in versus just watching something randomly. I'm pretty open-minded. I'll watch really anything if, at least if it's seemed interesting to me, or if it's really recommended from somebody I know. Then I may take a look at it. I'm a big fan of comedy, sci-fi, action. Maybe you could say an occasional rom-com, which means romantic comedy. I'm not one for romantic movies, but I do watch them like every once in a while. Depends on who's in it, who's starring in it, and what the overall story is going to be like and how it's directed. Other than that, yeah, so I'm like a big Marvel guy. I like Marvel movies. I would really be much more invested in DC movies if there were actually more of it. And with the change up, with having a different Superman for the DC universe from the previous guy, that kind of steered me the wrong way. So it's like they're gonna have essentially a DC universe that's gonna be different than the movies that they've already been putting out. It's, I don't know. I just find that a bit nuts. I don't know. I can't think of the word. I find it a bit inconsistent, for lack of a better word. I mean, I suppose if they did an alternate universe, kind of like how Marvel's been doing with some of their movies, then I guess maybe. But for the most part, yeah, I haven't really been a DC universe guy. Yeah. Other than that, that's just me. That's my interest. I do like movies. If you have a favorite movie or favorite movies that you like to check out, or you think I would like to check out based on what you observed about me or just in general, feel free to drop a comment and just with your recommendation and suggestions. Again, I'm a big Marvel guy, so I've pretty much seen all the Marvel movies, almost all of them. Some I haven't seen a few, like I can't think of the name off the top of my head. It starts with something white. I don't know. I've seen that because it just, I don't know, that's like, I don't know, it seems to me. But other than that, no. I see some of the TV shows. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep. I didn't really get any sleep. Seen a lot of the TV shows. She-Hulk, Shield, Agents of Shield, the Wanda spinoff. What's the name? Hawkeye spinoff. So, seen quite a few of them. Some of them were good. I think She-Hulk was probably one of the worst Marvel TV series I've ever watched. Yeah, like really. Don't really recommend it. If you're into like a whole breaking the fourth wall kind of thing, then sure, I guess it's up your alley. But other than that, yeah, I don't really recommend it. Some are fans, some are not. I guess they just tried to do it, try to have a different approach, different take on a traditional TV show. It's a different style. Well, and they succeeded to a degree. But yeah, so that's really the subject of the video today. Tomorrow probably it'll be another one take, just like today. Early morning, hopefully. Again, if I don't end up sleeping in. I appreciate you watching this video. Again, your time is precious and valuable, and you chose to spend it watching me blabber my mouth. If you're going through something tough, going through a difficult time, know that it will pass. You just gotta keep hanging in there, keep trucking along, keep fighting, even if it's moment by moment. Find something that'll distract you. Find something that'll just keep your mind off things, or at least distract you enough to where you're not constantly thinking about the problem that you're dealing with, or the problems that you're dealing with. These problems will come and go. Remember, just hang in there. You mean something. You're precious. You're valuable. You matter. You matter to everybody around you, whether some may see that or not. You matter mostly to yourself. You matter most to those closest to you, and you should definitely seek help if you feel like it's getting to a point where you have no control over what's going on with you, especially personally. Sometimes just taking that first step and seeking help is the hardest part, especially for somebody that's maybe, you so hell-bent or so used to doing things on their own, kind of like me. I was so hell-bent on doing things on my own and just being independent. But there are some things that you just can't, and eventually you need to extend your hand and hopefully somebody helps to grab you and helps, takes your hand to help you out. But yeah, so again, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. If not, if your day's not going great, it'll get better. I promise you that. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.